Sitting round the campfire singing songs of yore, playing till my fingers are sore 'cause they always want one more. Yeah, we're sitting around the campfire singing songs of yore, playing till my fingers are sore on the campfire troubadour. Well, a good day to you, fair ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me today for a wee bit of singing and a wee history lesson. Now, they call me Two Wise, the Campfire Troubadour, singing songs of yore and songs about yore. Now, today I'll be singing a song for you called Spanish Ladies. It was first registered in 1624, though it's unclear if that's the same ballad that we know today. The song we recognize today as Spanish Ladies appeared in the logbook of the HMS Nellie in 1796. The song describes a voyage from Spain to the Downs, which is an area of sheltered, favorable sea, in the southern North Sea near the English Channel. The song is sung from the viewpoint of a junior enlisted sailor in the Royal Navy. Now, it's suspected that the song was created during the War of the First Coalition, between 1793 and 1796, when the Royal Navy carried supplies to Spain to aid its resistance against France. The song gained popularity during the Peninsular War, when British soldiers were transported throughout the Iberian Peninsula to assist rebels fighting against the French occupation. Now, after the subsequent victory over the French, the British soldiers returned home, but they were forbidden to bring their Spanish wives, lovers, and children with them. Spanish Ladies predates the proper emergence of the sea shanty. Captain Frederick Marryat, in his 1840 novel Poor Jack, notes that he included it in whole in order to, quote, rescue it from oblivion, end quote. Now, a league is roughly 3 miles, and a fathom is 6 feet. Sounding is the process of measuring the depth of the water under a ship. A shank painter is a large wooden beam located on either side of the bow, angled forward at roughly 45 degrees. The beam is used to support the ship's anchor when rising it, which is called weighing anchor, or lowering it, called letting go. A cat stopper is the beam that secures the anchor to the side of the ship, and clew garnets are the lower 2 corners of square sails, and tacks are where a mainsail's boom connects to the main mast. Sheets are the sails themselves. Now, I'd like to give a special shout out and thank you to Chris Hartman. I have had the joy and pleasure of listening to him sing around the campfire many times, and had the pleasure to join him as well. And I would like to thank him for providing me with Spanish Ladies, as well as numerous other songs that I've sung here on this channel and that I will be singing in future episodes. So thank you, Chris. I very much appreciate it. You're a fine tenor. Farewell and adieu to you, Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu to you, ladies of Spain. For we've received orders to sail for old England, and we may ne'er see you, fair ladies, again. We'll rend and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rend and we'll roar across the salt seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly 'tis 35 leagues. ship to with the wind from the southwest, me lads. We hove our ship to, deep soundings to take. 'Twas 45 fathoms with a white sandy bottom. We squared our main topsail and straight up the channel of old England did steer. And we'll rend and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rend and we'll roar across the salt seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushin to Scilly 'tis 35 leagues. The first land we sighted was a point called the Dodman. Next Ram's Head off Plymouth, start Portland and White. We sailed by Breachy, by Fairlight and Dover, until we bore up for South for Land Light. And we'll rend and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rend and we'll roar across the salt seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly 'tis 35 leagues. The signal it was made for the Grand Fleet to anchor, all in the Downs at night for to lie. Let go your shank painter, let go your cat stopper, haul up your clew garnets, let tack and sheets fly. And we'll rend and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rend and we'll roar across the salt seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly 'tis 35 leagues. Let every man drink up his full bumper. Let every man drink up his full glass. For we'll drink and be jolly, and we'll drown melancholy. And here's to the health of each true-hearted lass. We'll rend and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rend and we'll roar across the salt seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly 'tis 35 leagues. We'll rend and we'll roar like true British sailors. We'll rend and we'll roar across the salt seas until we strike soundings in the channel of old England. From Ushant to Scilly 'tis 35 leagues. Farewell and adieu to you, Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu to you, ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail for old England, and we may ne'er see you, fair ladies, again. Well, thank you for joining me today for a wee bit of singing and a wee history lesson. I hope you enjoyed our time together and mayhap even just learned a wee bit. Until we meet again, I remain your humble servant, Two Wives, the Campfire Troubadour.